going to give a very short address. I don't know if you all know, but we have about 15 township-sponsored committees, and I think you all need to know what they do. Many of them are here tonight to be reappointed, but I just want to very briefly, it'll only take about 2 minutes, I would like to just read some of the things that they've done and some of our projections for the new year. Starting with the Beautification Committee, special thanks go to Irene Stefanacci for acting as secretary all year. The committee is up to 35 members and workers. They did everything this year on a budget of $7,000. Usually it costs at least $20,000, $25,000. But we got a Flower Town Award this year on only a budget of $7,000. We have the manpower now to do all the areas on our list of places to do. So if you see places that have never been beautified before, you will see them beautified this year. In the spring, we plan to finish painting the planters downtown and should be adding some more different style planters. Goal is to make Denville the #1 beautified town. And I have to give special thanks to Sandy Wills, who's here. She might have left. And Franz Ferkus, the chairman and director, respectively, for an outstanding effort this past year. The Economic Development Committee is in a rebuilding mode. They plan to meet during the day so Donna Costello can attend on some of the parking issues. The emphasis is to reach out to businesses and get them to come to Denville. Some we have either reached out to or have heard from are Trader Joe's, Wegmans, and Chimney Rock Pizza. On the LEPC, that's the Emergency Council, this year, all 15 seats are filled. The RACES group, which is an alternative radio communications, has been reformed. This is an emergency communication system that we have, and it's reformed under Matt Morley. Is he here? Yes, Mr. Morley is in the back. Also, we have 28 trained CERT members, that's Citizens Emergency Response Team, and we are second in the county on number of trained CERT members. Denville TV. Special thanks has to go to our Ruth Gimbel. She has done an unbelievable job this year as chairman of Denville TV. We are on Cablevision, and she has done many quality films in Denville. She's extremely active. How many people have seen it on Cablevision? Watching on Cablevision. A lot of good shows are on there. When is this, Ruth?
It's on Wednesday. 7 to 7:30, Channel 21.
Channel 21. Please give it a view. Okay, Environmental Commission. Besides reviewing applications, they are submitting changes to some of the ordinances for the council to consider, namely lighting. They're working with some tree ordinances. The Library Board does an outstanding job, and they just completed the brand new beautiful library. The Local Assistance Board, under the direction of Kathy Covert, does just so many wonderful things for everybody. It's hard to keep track of them all, and Kathy's sitting back right there. The MAC Committee came off of a super year, and I see Patricia Johnson is in the back. She did an outstanding job for our children. So many drug awareness programs, all kinds of things. She was every place, it seems like. She did a super job with drug awareness programs. There are 2 openings on the MAC Committee. People ask about volunteer opportunities. There's 2 openings right now on the MAC Committee. We will be doing the string program again in the fall. We took the slack up for the failed second question by having a string program here, and those kids loved it. It was really an amazing thing. Recreation Committee did a great job of coordinating sport activities and doing the senior socials. Just ask the seniors. They are well fed at those senior socials. All our fields are fully utilized. Ford Road is nearly on the line. It's had a year to grow the grass, and it should be, who would know? Is it going to be ready this spring? Should be ready this spring. The other Veterans Memorial, we're going to have a whole capital budget plan for that during the budget session this year. Open Space Committee, we've obtained funding for 3 more parcels of open space this year. We hope to close on all the parcels this year and at least 4 in the first quarter. We have 6 properties that we've obtained funding for, and we hope to close on them all this year. The Public Health and Safety Committee had its second health fair. It was extremely worthwhile. It's going to be in November. If you didn't go to it last year, go to it this year. You have the experts from St. Clair's Hospital. They all come down and they talk all about their area of expertise. It is extremely worthwhile. I consider it personally kind of a life-changing event because they are so knowledgeable. You talk to them about all these different health things, and they give you information that you pay a lot of money for if you have to go to the doctor. The Green Committee, they will become a standing committee this year. They used to be a Mayor's Advisory Board, but Sustainable New Jersey is an organization in the state. They require that they become a standing committee, and that will happen this year. And that makes us eligible for even more grants. I mentioned before the Races Communication Group is being reformed. There will be a new Deer Management Committee this year, and the goal is to reevaluate what happened in 2009 and to produce a deer management plan. There's also new this year is a Bicycle Committee, and this has come about as a lot of people throughout town have expressed their desire that I happen to agree with, that Denville is a beautiful place for biking, and it has one of the prime downtown areas, and it's a good green thing. And I see Mr. Higgins is here. Mr. Higgins, did you bring your bike?
Yeah.
Mr. Higgins, please take a look at it as you go out. He has one of those 1890 bikes that he rides around. It's really amazing. I wanted him to bring it in so you could see it, but he didn't. The idea of this is to promote bike safety, to make Denville a more bike-friendly town. It will help me, the mayor, wade through all the various bike associations. It's a very complex maze, and the available grants, and see what is feasible to do in Denville. Denville is one of the best towns to bike in Morris County, and you'll see a full write-up on one of the pages in the newsletter, all about what we did in 2009. Now, this is to the chair people of the various committees. You need to pick a dedicated secretary, okay? And send in the schedule as soon as possible. We discourage ad hoc meetings. We would like them all to be scheduled in advance. We know people don't like surprises, and we know people like to be able to attend all the meetings, so they make their schedules available. And all the volunteers, the state requires now that we receive a resume. So you don't see what they all do, but I can tell you, you have about 200 volunteers who are working very hard for Denville in all these various capacities that I just described. Unsung heroes, people on the beautification committee, they're working on a little plot and they don't know that they're ever going to get any recognition for it, but they're out there and they're working and they're making Denville a better place. And I want to ask for you to give before we do the swearing in, a sincere round of applause for those volunteers.